Hello, please enjoy this audio of my AO3 story, Rewards. Tsukishima really couldn't care less about others who weren't in his personal bubble or someone he didn't have to interact with daily. It goes for this situation right now when he was supposedly getting bullied by two other guys who cornered him. Insults didn't hurt him, the pushes didn't hurt him, but he was getting hugely annoyed when they brought up Yamaguchi, his good friend. They brought up his freckles and green hair, teasing about how he looked and his speech. Why don't you shut the fuck up about him already? Sounding like a couple of preteen girls gossiping. Tsuki told them. They both gaped at him, Tsuki about to walk past them, but they grabbed him and threw him to the floor. Tsuki was tall, but he was caught off guard by the grab. We're not done with you, Blondie. Where do you think you are going? One sneered. Hopefully with me. The two bullies and Tsukishima looked towards his voice, seeing the king himself with his usual cold scowl on his face. And you are? One of the bullies asked. None of your business. But now that it's a 2 versus 2, we can fight fairly if you want. Kageyama said, smirking as he pops his knuckles. Tsukishima stood up, reminding the bullies about his height. The bullies shied away and grumbled, walking away and out of the bathroom. Wusses. And I didn't ask for your help. Tsuki told him. Kageyama rolled his eyes. A simple thank you is enough, you know, Kageyama told him. TCH, whatever, Tsuki responded. Kageyama shrugged and was about to walk out until, why did you help me? We're not friends, you know. Tsuki asked. Kageyama stopped walking and looked at him. You're part of the team. And I view the team as my family. Which does includes you whether you like it or not. Kageyama said straightforward, making Tsuki smirk. He walked up to Kageyama. What am I? The uncle? Brother? Cousin? He asked. The family dog, Kageyama answered, making Tsuki frown. Well, I don't like that I owe you for helping me, so what do you want? Or maybe, I should give you your reward for helping me. Tsuki said, stopping in front of Kageyama. The confused expression on his face was adorable. You have a reward for me? He asked, looking up at Tsuki. Tsukishima took in those eyes, like pretty jewels. Tsuki hummed before placing his hands on Kageyama's face and kissed him. Kageyama stood there, shocked, the sight of Tsuki's face so close, his lips on his own, the hands that touched his face so softly. It was so sweet. Tsukishima broke the kiss, his hands still holding Kageyama's face. I thought you hated me. Why did you kiss me? Kageyama asked softly, unintentionally licking his lips. As a reward, don't think anything more of it, Tsuki told him quietly, licking his own lips. He could still taste the boy on his lips. More. Just a little. Tsukishima dived in again, claiming those lips again, a part of him shocked Kageyama hasn't pushed him away. Then he froze when Kageyama kissed him back, the feel of his shirt being clenched. Kageyama felt overwhelmed. This was his first kiss and it was taken by Tsukishima of all people. But he was still shocked at how soft it was and it made him so confused. Still, it was polite to kiss back, right? It was his reward for helping Tsukishima, despite how weird the reward was. No, it took his breath away. Tsukishima broke the kiss, huffing slightly, Kageyama feeling it on his breath. There. I hope you liked it. Tsuki tried to dismiss it, but he was thrumming in the inside. Kageyama let go of his shirt, his face was pretty red. Tsuki smirked, making Kageyama turn away. Is this cheating? He asked. Tsuki froze. What? He asked. As far as Tsuki knew, Kageyama wasn't with anyone. I like Hinata. This isn't cheating, right? Kageyama asked. Tsuki frowned and walked past Kageyama, feeling slightly angry. No. Just don't tell the shrimp or anyone for that matter. It was a reward, nothing more, nothing less. Plus, you don't have the balls to ask him out anyway. Tsuki said with a bit of rage in his voice. He walked out of the bathroom, Kageyama following. What the fuck, Tsukishima? I just asked a question. Aren't you worried about Yamaguchi knowing? Don't you like him? Kageyama asked, glaring at Tsukishima. It was a common misconception others loved to assume. In actuality, Yamaguchi was dating Yachi, though they were keeping their relationship quiet. Neither was a big fan of attention. No. So long as your big mouth shut, we'll be fine. Now go find your baby bottle full of milk or something. Tsukishima told him, hearing Kageyama growl at him. You're a fucking jerk, you know that. Kageyama shouted before storming off. Tsukishima watched, ignoring how he wanted to call out and tell Kageyama he was sorry. No. He wasn't going to stop Kageyama from chasing the person he wanted. Though, he did wish it was him. After practice, Tsukishima and Yamaguchi walked side by side, talking amongst each other. You were later than usual coming to practice. What happened? Yamaguchi asked. Got annoyed by two so-called bullies, Tsuki said, rolling his eyes. What? Are you hurt? Yamaguchi asked. Shut up, Yams, I'm fine. Besides, Kageyama came in before things got physical. Tsuki admitted. Oh, Yamaguchi said with a smirk. Tsukishima blushed. So as a reward, I kissed him, Tsuki mumbled. Whoa. Really? What happened next? Did he kiss you back? Yamaguchi asked, his excited energy almost making him smile and want to gush about it. He kept it in, but Yamaguchi could hear it as Tsuki told him that Kageyama did kiss him back. He had such soft lips. And he clenched my shirt too. I wanted to hold him. Tsuki admitted, holding on to his shirt. Did you ask him out? Yamaguchi asked. That's when Tsuki frowned. No. That bastard asked if it was cheating since he likes Hinata and he thought I liked you. He ruined the whole mood just like that. He's such a dumbass. Tsukishima ranted. You like him. It's okay to be jealous. Yamaguchi said. Tsukishima bows his head, clenching his shirt. His heart did hurt, feeling himself want to cry, but didn't allow himself. I hate it so much. I hate how much I like him. How much my heart hurts for him. I don't want to be rejected, but I don't want to let him go either, Yamaguchi. Tsukishima mumbled. Yamaguchi smiled. You're such a softie, Tsuki, Yamaguchi commented. Shut up, Yams, Tsukishima responded, making Yamaguchi laugh. Sorry, Tsuki, Yamaguchi apologized while Tsuki turned away with a blush. Whatever. Tsukishima. Both Yamaguchi and Tsukishima turned towards the voice. They saw Kageyama running up to them. They paused as Kageyama caught up, then waited until he caught his breath. Hey, Yamaguchi. Tsukishima, well. Kageyama couldn't find the right words, what happened early still in his mind. Spit it out already. It's getting late. Tsukishima demanded, Yamaguchi, elbowing him. My sister brought her boyfriend over and Hinata is having a family thing going on, so, well, can I stay over for the night? Just one night? I swear I'll stay out of your way. Kageyama asked, then bowing. Tsukishima was about to turn him down, but he received a look from Yamaguchi. Tsuki sighed. Fine. Whatever. You can stay the night. And stop bowing. You look like an idiot. Tsuki told him, then stormed off. Kageyama looked at Tsuki leaving to catch up, apologizing to Yamaguchi for stealing Tsukishima away. Yamaguchi shooed him away, chuckling at Tsuki's attitude. When Kageyama and Tsukishima made it home, Tsukishima welcomed him in, taking their shoes off by the door. Again, I'm sorry for coming over. Where's your family? Kageyama asked. Tsukishima sighed. My brother is in college and my mom is having a girls' night or something, Tsukishima responded. Kageyama followed him to the kitchen. Tsukishima checked the fridge. My mom has enough rice and curry for us to eat if that's okay with you, Tsuki spoke. Oh, that's fine. Thanks. Need me to do anything? Kageyama asked, itching to do something. Tsuki looked at him. Yeah. Do your homework if you're that bored. Tsuki told him, watching Kageyama pout. It was so cute. It made Tsuki smile a bit. Stop smiling, you nerd, Kageyama told him before storming off to the living room. Tsuki chuckled as he heats up the food. He then joined Kageyama in the living room, surprised that he was about to do homework. I didn't think you would listen to me, King, Tsuki said with a smirk. Well, I might as well since I have a smartass next to me. You can be helpful and help me, right? Kageyama asked, looking up at Tsuki. Don't look at his eyes. Don't give in. Don't say yes. Don't kiss him. Keep dreaming, Tsuki responded. Kageyama glared at him. Again, it was adorable. It hardly had any heat to it. But as the food warms up, Tsuki gave in and helped when it seemed like he was actually struggling. Thank you. Smartass, Kageyama mumbled. Tsuki smirked. He got up and checked the food. Kageyama finished his work and brought it to Tsukishima. Jackass, can you check over this for me? Kageyama asked, a light blush on his cheeks. Tsuki turned his attention to Kageyama. Shit, he's adorable. Fine. If you get more than half right, you want a reward? Tsuki asked. He watched as Kageyama's face blush bloom. Tsuki laughed. Chill, I'm just joking with you, Tsuki said. Kageyama blinked. I don't think I ever heard you laugh like that. It's softer. Kageyama said. Oh yeah? Well, tell anyone I'm being soft to you, and they won't believe you. Tsuki stated. He took the paper from Kageyama and looked over it. To him, it was pretty easy knowledge, so it didn't take him long. Congrats, you have more than half right. I'll help you later on those problems. Tsuki said, giving the paper back. Okay. What was the reward? Kageyama asked. Tsuki raised an eyebrow. It is simple. Just say my name. Tsuki said. Kageyama looked confused. Tsukishima. He said. Tsuki shook his head, walking closer to him. Kageyama took a few steps back until his back hit the wall. Tsuki. Kageyama guessed. Don't call me that. Sounds horrible coming from you. Tsuki stated. Tsuki trapped him against the wall, Kageyama blushing. Then what should I call you? He asked. Tsuki made Kageyama look at him. What's my first name? Tsuki asked. K. Tsuki blushed, his name sounding beautiful when Kageyama says it so softly. K, Kageyama said quietly, staring at Tsuki's eyes. He never realized how beautiful and warm they are from this close. He closed his eyes, feeling Tsuki's breath hit his lips, waiting for the kiss. That never came. Kageyama opened his eyes to see Tsuki getting plates and serving food. Did Tsuki not want to kiss? He felt embarrassed. He wasn't supposed to feel and want this feeling. He only felt this way with Hinata. Hinata. Shit, what was he doing? This was Tsukishima. The person who he least likes in the whole team. Yet, he still wanted that kiss. No, the reward. He has never been rewarded before. Yeah, that's it. He was just after the reward, not Tsuki in general. His heart belongs to Hinata, only Hinata. Stop standing there and come get your food, idiot, Tsuki told him. Kageyama listened, too embarrassed to say anything back. They both sat in the living room, Tsuki turning on the TV, and they quietly ate. Tsukishima was trying to ignore that Kageyama was actually waiting for his kiss. The way he said his name made his heart flutter. It was his moment to take Kageyama, claim him from Hinata's filthy hands, have him before anyone else could. It was a perfect moment, damn it. Damn it. But, Hinata had Kageyama's heart. Tsuki was nowhere near to getting his heart, and Kageyama would have regretted something Tsuki was dying to have. He couldn't just snatch the king away. He wanted Kageyama to want him as bad as he wanted the boy. Shit. It was so perfect. Tsuki ate his food quickly, then stood up. I'm going to shower, he announced. He spared a look at Kage, seeing him surprisingly upset. Tsuki shook his head. It had to be done. During his shower, he let the thought go down the drain with the water. It's just one night. Just survive one night. Shit, why is it so hard? He sighed. It was starting to feel like an eternity. After a quick shower, Tsuki went to get Kageyama, wearing his boxers and socks but paused when he saw him washing dishes, lightly humming. Tsuki cleared his throat. Kageyama turned towards the sound. Oh, sorry. I just wanted to pull my weight around here. Is this okay, Tsukishima? Kageyama asked. Tsuki frowned. That's not my name, he stated. Kageyama blushed. Oh, okay, is this okay? He asked. Yeah. Go ahead and take a shower. I'll wash your clothes while you're showering. You can wear my robe to bed. Tsuki told him. Kageyama nodded, cleaning his last dish. Tsuki led him to his bedroom and gave him a cloth and towel to wash in. Kageyama didn't mind taking off his clothes in front of Tsuki, almost giving Tsuki a nosebleed. You are an idiot. Tsuki blurted out, looking away. I didn't even do anything this time. Kageyama complained. Tsuki shooed him away, picking up Kageyama's clothes. On his way to the washer, he could smell Kageyama's natural musk, making him blush. It wasn't a bad smell. No. Put it in the fucking washer. Don't fucking smell it. Tsuki slammed the washer harder than he meant to, like he was trying to get rid of a demon. Well, it was close enough. He started the wash, then checked around if the doors and windows were locked. Then he turned off any remaining lights before going to his room and closing the door. He looked over at his bathroom when Kageyama walked out in his robe. I'm about to die. He's going to kill me by looking cute. Someone help me, please. Well, no. I'll die happy with this image burned into my mind. Fuck. Why? Kay, are you okay? I know it's a bit longer than me, but thank you. Kageyama said. I'm going to die. No problem. Go ahead and get in bed. Tsuki told him. Kageyama looked between him and the bed before getting in. Tsuki turned off the light and made his way to the bed, hearing Kageyama shuffle so there was an appropriate distance between them. Good night, Tsuki said. Kay. Yes. Can you call me Tobio? Only when we're alone. Okay, Tobio. Kay. Yes, Tobio. Can I get my reward? Tsuki's heart stopped. He reached his hand out and placed it on Kageyama's cheek. What about Hinata? He asked. Kageyama moved closer to Tsukishima. I'm not with him yet. And I just want my reward. And you're not with Yamaguchi either, so it's okay. Right. Kageyama explained. Right. But you're going to ask Hinata out one day. Tsuki reminded him. I know. But I haven't yet. So, can I get my reward? He asked again. Tsuki wanted to jump him, but instead, he pulled Kageyama closer. His heart may belong to Hinata right now, but Kageyama's lips were his. Tsukishima closed the gap, the darkness giving him courage. It was more intimate, messy, needy, ignoring their future problems for this single night. Kageyama moaned. Tsuki felt himself shake, trying his best to have control. It felt so hard now. Tsuki got on top of Kageyama, snaking his tongue to intrude into Kageyama's mouth, his moans getting louder. Tsuki opened up the robe, letting his hands roam on Kageyama's thighs, sides, and chest. Kageyama felt on Tsuki's upper body. In his mind, he was yelling for Hinata, but his mouth only asked for K. It begged him, getting louder than his mind. And that scared him. K. Wait. Kageyama shouted, but it felt like he was telling himself that. Tsuki stopped, grateful that the darkness hid how desperate he felt. If he saw Kageyama in the light right now, he doesn't think he could hold back as much as he's trying right now. Too much. It's too much. Kageyama said, but he felt himself wanting to tell Tsuki to do more. He wanted to feel more. Now. Shit. It's just a reward. Nothing more. Please. Yeah, it is, Suki agreed. This was dangerous. But, feel free to come back if you want another reward, Suki told him. Kageyama shivered. That was a dangerous invite. Suki moved from above Kageyama and laid next to him. This time, they could feel the heat from each other, both afraid to touch each other. This is enough. It has to be. It wasn't.